Ready to carve your favourite mountain in 3D? It'll take just 5 minutes for me to show you how to use the free version of Fusion 360 to create your own 3D carving. Skip the guesswork and let's get started. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'm Pam. I've been a design engineer for the last 25 years and I've spent the last 8 years using CNCs. Let's make something awesome. First thing I'm going to do is go to the TouchTerrain website. I'm going to do Everest, so all you do is type in the search bar place you want to locate. Now you'll notice there's no data here, so we need to change the data source. This one's worldwide, good quality, so we'll pick that. I'm going to change the transparency a little bit, keep it like that, just so we can keep an eye on the peak there. That's what we're going to focus on. Need to recenter the red box. The carving I want to do is 80 by 80, and we're going to change this because this is for 3D printing, but we're CNCing. I want high detail CNC. I'm going to have a model base thickness of 1mm, and we want the STL format. Click export and download zip file. Then we're going to go to Fusion 360. I've created a new document here. I'm going to insert a mesh, select from my own computer, downloads. This is the folder that you extract from TouchTerrain, and in there's an STL file, and it's been inserted. So it's been inserted with the bottom plane on the XY axis, and that's fine. We want the vertical to be on the Z, so I'm happy with where it is. There we go. We can spin it around to have a look. So now we want to move from the design to manufacture. Now we need to start a new setup. And first thing we're going to do is select machine. You should be able to get post-processor for whatever CNC machine you've got, either from your supplier or sometimes Fusion 360 has got ones that you can use. I've already loaded the Onefinity Elite Woodworker in there, so I'm going to select that. Type of operation, leave as milling. Leave the orientation. Stock origin, we're going to leave it as it is. The model, it's been selected, it's the only one there, so it automatically selects. Next thing, the stock. So Fusion 360 will automatically add an offset to the side 1mm and to the top of the stock of 1mm. It's okay to leave the side if you do have extra stock, which I do, but I'm going to change the stock top to 0. So we're going to go for 3D adaptive clearing. I'm going to select the tool from my library. I'm going to use a 6mm. A man a bit. Spindle speed, it doesn't really affect me because I'm using a Makita router. Just check your different speeds. I'm going to increase the feed rate here for my machine, and I just want to check that the ramp and the plunge feed rates are lower. Now we just need to check the preset heights. I'm just going to move this around so I can see. That's good. We've got the stock bottom here, we've got stock top at the top of the mountain, and then we've got the retract and clearance at 5 and 15mm. So happy with those. Passes. I'm going to remove stock to leave. I don't want to leave any stock. Okay, so on passes, what I normally check is the maximum roughing step down. So because I'm using a 6mm bit, I'm going to change that to 6. The Onefinity can handle more than that, but I'm just going to leave it as 6. Okay, and now I'm going to simulate that. I'm going to slow the simulation down a bit, press play, and we can just check that there's no surprises here. There's no massive plunges down the full depth or anything like that. I'm actually going to change one setting. You see the way there's a fine step down here? We don't need that because we're coming back over the finishing bit. So I'm going to exit simulation, right click, edit 4. That looks a bit better. Okay, now we can add another toolpath. We're going to do a parallel operation here. I need to select the tool from my library, and I'm going to use this tapered round nose bit, like that. Everything else can stay the same, so don't want to leave any stock. You can do a smoothing operation, but I find this is pretty good actually. We've got a step over. This is what we want to check. Step over for this parallel finishing pass. Everything else looks okay. So a couple of things I normally check now is simulate each toolpath. Click play. You can speed up or slow down here. I want to check how long it's going to take. So 11 minutes, 12 minutes. That's not bad. Let's speed this up a bit. And here you can see we're leaving bigger steps, so it's quicker. Okay, that one's done. Exit simulation, and then we're going to run the simulation for the parallel pass. Simulate. Play. We'll check how long it's going to take again. 34 minutes. See, that's pretty quick. It's because we're only doing 80mm by 80mm. If there's anything, if the tool's going to interfere with anything in the carving or the tool holder, then you'll get a red section here. So because this is all green, we're looking good. Exit simulation. We'll right click on the adaptive clearing, post process. I'm going to call them Everest 1, post, and then we'll do the next one, post process, Everest 2, and it shows you here what file it's going to post it to. Post. And there's the other one. Okay, I'm going to put these on a memory stick and load them to my machine. Don't stop.